Have you ever experienced that delightful flutter in your stomach when someone you're drawn to is close by? You're not alone. Chances are, you've also pondered whether that person feels the same spark. Today, I invite you to open your mind and embark on a fascinating exploration of the unconscious, inspired by the groundbreaking theories of psychologist Carl Jung. Together, we'll uncover the subtle yet powerful signs that suggest this special someone harbors deeper feelings for you than you might realize. Jung believed that a significant portion of our communication happens beyond words. It's not just what we say that reveals the truth. It's our actions, gestures, glances, and those small behaviors that often go unnoticed, yet hold great significance. Today, I'm here to share with you the specific signals that indicate a person's strong interest in you. So, pay close attention. These signs might just shift your entire perspective. The first sign lies in how this person looks at you. According to Jung, your gaze is the window to your soul, a reflection of the unconscious that we can't fully control. Take a moment to observe. Does this person hold your gaze longer than usual during conversations? When someone is truly interested in you, their eyes tend to linger, as if they're trying to uncover every detail of your face. It's like they believe the key to knowing you better is hidden in your eyes. Also, keep an eye on their pupils. Do they widen when you're talking? Pupil dilation is an automatic, unconscious reaction to something that captivates us, and it's a clear sign of attraction. The second sign is even more subtle, yet incredibly powerful. Jung noted that our unconscious mind instinctively seeks closeness to what fascinates us or resonates with us. Ask yourself, does this person frequently find reasons to be near you? Do they coincidentally show up in the same places you go? Do they ask you questions, even if they seem trivial? Or lightly touch your arm or shoulder while chatting? These small gestures aren't mere coincidences. According to Jung, they reflect a desire for closeness and a deeper emotional connection. Someone who truly cares about you will naturally want to bridge the physical distance to strengthen that bond. The third sign reveals itself in how this person reacts to your emotions. When someone has genuine feelings for you, they'll quickly pick up on even the slightest shifts in your mood. Jung explained that we develop a deep empathy for those who matter to us on an unconscious level. This person is likely to notice right away if you're feeling down, happy, or uneasy, and they'll show a sincere interest in understanding and supporting you. Consider this. Has this person ever made an effort to lift your spirits or comfort you during a tough day? If so, that's a compelling indication that their feelings run much deeper than mere surface-level attraction. The fourth sign points to the concept of synchronicity, a term introduced by Carl Jung. This intriguing phenomenon occurs when two seemingly unrelated events intertwine through a deeper significance, creating a sense of fate or a destined connection. Reflect on your interactions. Have you found that you frequently share similar interests, thoughts, or preferences with someone? It's almost as if you are reflecting each other. If this individual often comments on the uncanny coincidences or marvels at your similarities, it's a clear indication of an unconscious bond at play. It is within the depths of our unconscious that these unseen threads are woven, bringing together two souls that resonate deeply with one another. The fifth sign highlights the importance of body language. Jung noted that our physical selves often communicate what our unconscious seeks to express, even when we consciously try to conceal it. Observe if this person adopts an open stance around you, arms and legs uncrossed, their torso oriented towards you, perhaps leaning in slightly. These cues suggest they are unconsciously receptive to you and emotionally ready to connect. Have you also noticed if they unknowingly mirror your movements or gestures? This phenomenon, known as unconscious mirroring, is a powerful indication of empathy and a profound connection. When someone is genuinely interested in you, their body instinctively seeks to align with yours, creating an invisible yet tangible harmony. So far, we've uncovered some unmistakable signs that reveal more than you might realize. Yet, there are even more compelling signals identified by Jung that might just surprise you. Stay tuned, as what follows could transform your understanding of relationships and the messages you receive from that special someone. Here, we delve into an even more captivating aspect of the collective unconscious that Jung explored extensively. A unique connection emerges when someone listens to you with true presence, enveloped in a silence rich with meaning. When a person listens not merely to respond, but fully absorbs your words, it signifies genuine devotion and a heartfelt interest that springs from a deep desire to truly understand you. Jung believed that our souls resonate when we encounter someone embodying a meaningful archetypal figure, like the animus or anima. This leads to an inner resonance, a recognition that transcends rational thought. You may find this person oddly familiar, as if you've known them forever, despite just beginning to connect. If you sense that time flows differently in their presence, or that their energy lingers even after they've departed, take note. This isn't mere romantic magic. It's the unconscious resonating powerfully. Another significant sign emerges during moments of vulnerability. Pay attention to whether this person confides in you, revealing their doubts, fears, or past wounds. Jung believed that the soul begins to open only to what it perceives as safe, essentially an extension of itself. When someone shows you their true self, free from pretense, and shares secrets they've kept from everyone else, it's a powerful indication of profound trust and emotional intimacy. But there's another vital aspect to consider. How does this person respond when you talk about your achievements, ideas, or aspirations? Jung discussed the journey of individuation, the quest for self-realization. If this person supports and encourages you, celebrating your victories as if they were their own, it transcends mere sympathy. It reveals a deeper emotional bond that emerges from the unconscious, where your true essence holds significant value for them. Yet, there's another sign that might seem paradoxical at first, but it's incredibly revealing. Discomfort. Sometimes, someone with intense feelings for you may struggle to express it, leading to awkward behavior. They might fidget, avoid your gaze at moments, or seem distracted. Jung pointed out that what's buried in the unconscious often manifests in contradictory ways. So, if you notice fluctuations, closeness one day and distance the next, it might not suggest disinterest, but rather an internal struggle within that person. The energy of the unconscious is potent. Unbeknownst to us, we may start dreaming about this individual. Jung viewed dreams as portals to the soul. If someone frequently appears in your dreams, it signifies that they have a significant psychological role in your inner landscape. You might not recognize it yet, but if your dreams of this person are vivid, emotional, or meaningful, your unconscious is attempting to convey something that your conscious mind hasn't fully grasped. Beyond the psychological realm, Jung also linked this to the spiritual. When one soul touches another, the body responds too. Subtle changes in your heartbeat, a heightened sense of vitality when this person is around, or a soothing calmness when you hear their voice. These are psychosomatic signs of a profound emotional connection. This isn't mere fantasy or self-suggestion. It's a harmonious interaction between your unconscious and theirs, creating a melody that words often fail to express. Genuine interest doesn't always show itself through grand declarations of love or traditional romantic gestures. Sometimes, it's nestled in the seemingly trivial, a lingering moment of hesitation at parting, a casual inquiry about your most profound past experiences, or an unexpected smile when you're nearby. Each of these actions may stem from the deepest layers of the unconscious, where the most authentic and enduring connections are formed. There are even more subtle signs that Carl Jung identified, clues that many overlook because they exist just beyond the visible. Let's explore this hidden realm further, as what lies ahead may enlighten you in ways you never anticipated. There are times when the mind quiets down, yet the body keeps communicating. Jung believed that our unconscious mind reveals itself through symbols, including subtle physical cues. Notice if this individual touches their neck, adjusts their clothes, runs their fingers through their hair, or fiddles with an object without even realizing it. These actions aren't just random. They reflect an inner tension between their feelings and what they can't express. Such gestures emerge from the urge to manage emotions that are barely held in check. Even when someone's speech feels awkward, it can offer insights. Observe if they occasionally say the wrong thing, contradict themselves, or laugh at unexpected moments. This isn't just about feeling insecure. It's a protective instinct of the unconscious, attempting to safeguard those feelings without laying them bare. Jung taught that our deepest emotions stem from the clash between the conscious and unconscious mind. If you sense this internal struggle in their speech, it likely indicates that what they feel is much more intense than you might realize. Another often overlooked sign is the act of remembering. If this person recalls small details you've forgotten, like a casual mention of your favorite food or a place you referenced just once, don't brush that off. Memory is a soulful endeavor. When we're fond of someone, our unconscious focus sharpens and we start to treasure bits of their story. This selective memory reveals more than mere words could convey. There's also an invisible yet palpable sign, the premonition. Do you ever feel that this person knows what you need before you voice it? Do they offer you a jacket before you even feel cold? Do they check if you've eaten right before you mention your hunger? Do they reach out just as you think of them? This isn't telepathy. It's a deeper, unconscious connection. Jung discussed subtle energy fields, suggesting that our emotions can extend beyond our physical selves and connect with others without direct contact. When someone anticipates your feelings, they're tuning into you on a level that transcends the obvious. Sometimes, what the unconscious can't conceal becomes evident in the music they enjoy, the books they start to explore, or the quotes they share without understanding why. Suddenly, their interests, thoughts, or symbols align with yours. This isn't mere coincidence. Jung spoke of psychic transmission, where two inner worlds begin to influence one another. If you find echoes of your past in this person's life, without having consciously steered them that way, a profound merging is occurring. Lastly, pay close attention to how this person reacts when someone else shows interest in you. They may not voice their feelings, but their body language tells a different story. Their posture tightens, their tone shifts, their eyes wander, or there's an unexpected silence. This silence carries immense weight. Jung would say this is where the shadow begins to reveal itself. There's a part of us that operates beneath the surface, revealing our true emotions. When you detect hints of suppressed jealousy, an uncomfortable tension, or a subtle urge to establish boundaries without seeming confrontational, you witness the unconscious yearning for a deeper connection. Another telling sign is the comfort of sharing silence together without it becoming awkward. It's not about filling the void with chatter. It's simply about being there for one another. Jung believed that the soul finds tranquility in the company of someone who doesn't require explanations. When you can enjoy quiet moments together effortlessly, surrounded by a sense of peace that transcends words, that presence communicates more than any conversation could. If this person has chosen to share their vulnerabilities, wounds, or imperfections with you during your time together, pay close attention. Such revelations are rare. Jung pointed out that a person reveals their shadow only to someone they see as a catalyst for change. If someone opens their heart to you in this way, it's because they unconsciously sense that you are a safe haven for their deepest truths. Don't overlook this, but there's even more to explore. The unconscious is a vast ocean filled with symbols, subtle gestures, and unseen impulses. What comes next will delve even deeper. When someone feels a soul-deep desire for you, Their true expressions often manifest not in words, but through uncontrollable actions. A unique bond frequently emerges in your absence. Jung noted that the unconscious tends to recognize what it longs for even more clearly when it loses sight of it. In those moments of separation, you might notice their behavior shift. They become more introspective, quieter, perhaps a bit more distant from others. Yet, the moment you return, a spark reignites. A lightness washes over them, as though you've brought back a missing piece of their spirit. This emotional ebb and flow isn't mere yearning. It's the unconscious acknowledging a profound connection. Sometimes, without even realizing it, this person becomes your emotional echo. They don't just recall what you've said. They begin to mirror your expressions, your words, even your tone. This subtle imitation is one of the clearest indicators of unconscious resonance. Jung referred to this as symbolic identification, a process where the other person instinctively weaves parts of you into their own narrative. It's a way for them to keep you close, even in your absence. Then there's an even richer manifestation, the creative impulse. When someone is emotionally stirred by your presence, it's common for them to start creating. They might write, paint, compose music, or express themselves in new ways for reasons that defy explanation. Jung viewed creativity as an outlet for the unconscious, a means to convey something that logic can't grasp. If you notice this person becoming more creative since you entered their life, you've awakened dormant inner realms that have long been asleep. In the midst of our conversations, there are those quiet moments, not signs of apathy, but rather moments of deep introspection. Sometimes, people withdraw slightly when they're grappling with something profound. It's not about creating distance. It's about seeking clarity within themselves. Jung noted that when the unconscious encounters an archetypal or transformative presence, it doesn't erupt with immediate excitement. Instead, it tends to pause and reflect. If someone gazes at you in thoughtful silence, they're attempting to unravel the essence of what they feel. And if that connection is authentic, the very atmosphere around you shifts. Jung spoke of how symbols can emerge in our surroundings. When someone invites you to their cherished places, be it their home, favorite hangouts, or secret hideaways, it goes beyond mere social niceties. It's an unconscious gesture, a heartfelt attempt to share their world with you. Those who open up their spaces are also sharing their narratives. Another subtle cue, often overlooked, is the emotional tension that can build before a meeting. If you notice I or someone else seems anxious, meticulously prepares, or even hesitates to meet without clear reason, it shouldn't be interpreted as disinterest. Jung suggested that the soul quivers at its true desires. Frequently, unspoken love first reveals itself as fear or desire to retreat before one embraces their vulnerability. If someone is wrestling with inner turmoil before seeing you, it's a sign that you're stirring something profound within them, something they might not have encountered before. And when the moment finally arrives, pay close attention to the body language during your goodbye. A casual farewell can feel very different from a parting where one seems reluctant to leave. Perhaps a step taken only halfway, a lingering glance, or a word spoken just to stretch the moment. These gestures reflect a soul reluctant to part ways. Jung remarked that the soul seeks permanence where it feels truly at home. If the body hesitates to depart, it signifies that the unconscious has found solace in your presence. Then there are those uncanny coincidences that feel almost too perfect. Moments when you think of someone and they reach out, or you dream of them only to see them the next day, or their words re-emerge in an unexpected context. It's as if the universe conspires to keep you intertwined. Jung termed these synchronicities, and they are far more than mere chance. They hint at a deeper pattern, an invisible connection between two souls that are more intertwined than they might realize. But that's not all. As the unconscious begins to reveal its truths, it does so gradually, in fragments, through symbols and subtle signs. If you learn to notice these nuances, if you listen with your soul, you'll discover that beneath the surface of what seems like attraction lies something far richer. What unfolds next could be just what you need to decipher the silent messages of the other's heart. Often, what truly matters isn't what's spoken, but the unspoken truths lurking beneath the surface. It's in that fleeting glance that drops when it meets yours. The text that was almost sent but ultimately deleted, and the heartfelt admission that remains trapped on their lips. As Jung once said, the unconscious doesn't always articulate itself clearly. Its language is rich with symbols and complexity, yet profoundly truthful. When you start to notice these subtle hints, when you sense that there's more than just friendly feelings at play, you're not just imagining it. You're picking up on a quiet message that resonates deeply within the soul. Maybe this person hasn't voiced their feelings yet. Perhaps they struggle to find the right words or are hesitant to embrace their emotions. Yet, you can feel it. There's an undeniable shift in their energy when they're around you. Time appears to stretch, and their silence conveys more than any words ever could. You don't need them to say anything. You already understand. If someone specific came to mind while you listened, it's likely not by chance. The unseen often holds more truth than we realize. Now, I invite you to join this conversation, one that transcends mere words. If this message resonates with you, or if you know someone who's navigating similar feelings, please share this video. You might provide the clarity they've been searching for. I want to hear your stories. Have you experienced these signs? Has your intuition revealed something unspoken? Your insights might be the spark someone else needs to awaken. And if you're eager to dive deeper into the hidden language of the soul, the profound truths of the unconscious, and the wisdom left by Carl Jung, consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification bell. We're cultivating a community of awakened souls, those who seek to understand the deeper meanings behind gestures, dreams, and life-altering signs. Remember, what you feel is not a coincidence, it's a calling.